Hey everybody, Friday afternoon vlog. I'm going to answer a question that somebody put to me from Iran. And if you don't know, Iran is dealing with some tough geopolitical situations, and I'm not going to get into the politics of it. Let me just make a blanket statement. I know people from all over the world, been in many different places in the world, and I can tell you that the vast majority of people are decent, great people. And the Iranian people right now are just caught between a rock and a hard place. That's an expression in North America. It means that they're caught in a situation that the vast majority of people in Iran have nothing to do with it, and they're just stuck. So this guy here is in a situation where their economy is in a bad situation. He's a junior web developer, and he wonders what it will take, whether junior web development skills can get him out of Iran so he can live a better life, maybe in Europe or North America, Canada. So the general advice that I give for people who want to advance their career, and I think this is just as applicable to people in Iran as it is anywhere else, is that first of all, keep in mind, the two most valuable skills that you're going to have, or assets rather, the two most valuable assets you're going to have is, number one, skill sets. That's technical and soft skills. Soft skills means spoken skills, written skills, communication skills. If English isn't your first language, depending where you want to live, English is probably a great second language to get better at or learn, simply because it is the international language of business. So besides communication skills and good tech skills, and again, as I've said in many videos, the tech skills that you learn is largely dependent on where you're going to go. Some areas, Germany, .NET might be better. In other areas, PHP might be better, etc., etc., etc. The second of those two super important assets that you should develop and are going to be most valuable going forward, the second is reputation. You want to develop a really great reputation. And when it comes to immigration from country A to country B, that is going to be a huge part of it. So what do I mean by reputation? Literally your online reputation. So what I would suggest is that as a developer, doesn't matter what language, what frameworks, you get up a site, you start building things, whether you use sites like Upwork to do free work for people just to get some experience and get some reputation. So you develop a profile on these sites, one of these type of Upwork type of sites. Contribute stuff to GitHub, maybe do some open source contributing in terms of code, LinkedIn account, Twitter, etc. You want to start building a profile so that people can evaluate who you are. And in so doing, don't get political, don't get religious, just stick to your skill sets, your communication skills, etc., etc., etc. Canada, for example, is a very famously open immigration policy, but nonetheless, we have a merit-based system. So if you have higher education, you have a good track record of what you can do, etc., etc., there's a higher probability that you're going to be able to get that job or brought in on a visa into Canada. And I imagine it's like that for most parts of the world. Another thing you can do, I would imagine, if you are in Iran and there is a Canadian consulate, maybe you can go there, speak to them, see what they say, what you need to do, etc., etc. But again, going back to basics, the most important thing you can do is build up those two key assets: skill sets and reputation. Skill sets and reputation. This lesson is applicable to anybody in any part of the world. So whether you're in Iran or whether you're in North America and you want to build your career, it's really it's really a good idea rather to build up those two assets, the skills and the reputation. And when I'm talking about skills, not just tech, remember, soft skills, communication, good written skills, good spoken skills are key to succeed in today's economic environment. So there you go. I hope that helps. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.